gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is GOOH and welcome to Saints Row. Well, I was gonna say 4. It is not 4. This is Saints Row Gat Out of H. And this is a remastered series. I am making this series a remastered series. If you're new to the channel and you have no idea what a remastered series is, I'm gonna break it down for you real quick before I actually start this video. Basically, like when I started doing YouTube for the PlayStation 4, I could not do commentaries. I had no special skills. I had no idea about iMovie or even SHAREfactory at the time. And when I did know about SHAREfactory, I could only do gameplay because I have a PlayStation camera right now, which is the main thing I need to do commentaries directly from the PlayStation 4. If I want to enable a webcam, I have to use my computer to record my face and edit that in with iMovie. What a remastered series is, I'm going to break it down right now. Any remastered series on this channel is any series that I did back in 2006, like when I started doing PlayStation 4 games on the PS4. Any series that I did in 2016, I bring it back but put in commentary. So it's like a rerun of the walkthrough, except I actually bring live commentary with it. So because back then I didn't really care about commentary, because I did want to do commentaries, but I couldn't. And now that I can, I'm making sure that every video that I do, except if it's a excuse for a multiplayer like Call of Duty Infinite Warfare or Star Wars Battlefront, that's an exception because I gotta get certain cuts in and certain clips. So that's an exception. Sometimes I can break in commentaries, but for any walkthrough, I have every video as a commentary. So, without further ado, Saints Row Gat Out of H. It is not the 5th edition of Saints Row. I made the mistake when I started doing my first walkthrough. I called it Saints Row 5. It is not Saints Row 5. In my holy opinion, Gat Out of H is a extension to Saints Row 4. And you guys are going to understand why in just a minute. So, if you guys do enjoy the video and you guys want to see more Saints Row Gat Out of H Remastered, you guys know what to do. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe for more. And without further ado, let's continue. Nope, not continue. I actually finished the game in my spare time just to get back into it. We're going to do a new game. Yes, and casual. Pretty soon I'll go back to hardcore. I tried hardcore once, it did not work out very well. So here we go. And apparently this is all told from a book.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a man so exceptional that the divine hosts of heaven and hell were forced to take note. A man dangerous enough to bring Satan to his knees, but selfless enough to make God himself raise an eyebrow. How did this come to pass? Well, it all began at a very special birthday party for a very special young lady.
I forgot to put subtitles on. I'm sorry.
What is all this?
It's your birthday, Kinzie.
So?
You've never been to a birthday party?
No.
Oh, like not even growing up?
I went to the School of the Americas since kindergarten. We didn't really do birthday parties.
But you celebrated Christmas?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Oh wow.
Kinzie, this is going to be so much fun. Zinjai made a cake. Jane Austen is here. We'll play some games.
What sort of games?
Ooh yeah, girl. Kinzie has never celebrated Christmas before? Oh wow.
So you celebrate birthdays by trafficking with spirits?
It's spooky and fun.
It's a bunch of letters.
It's tradition. Every slumber party has to involve a spirit board.
Slumber party?
How's it work?
We ask it a question, and the spirit of the board will reveal the answer.
How?
Yeah, someone pushes the pointy thing to wherever they want.
Wait, can we go back to you and your slumber parties?
No time. All right. Everyone put their hands on the cursor.
Cursor. I feel the magic already.
All right. Will the President/God Emperor for life ever choose a partner to reign alongside them?
No.
Ooh, someone's getting married.
Shut up, Matt.
Who will tame the president's wild heart?
Jay.
What are you guys trying to spell?
I'm not moving yet.
That's the spirit, Kinzie.
I'm serious.
I'm not moving it either.
Neither am I.
Jezebel? Who the fuck is...
Whoa! Bye-bye, Mr. President.
Is that not normal?
Where'd you get the board?
I was going through Zinyak's artifact collection and found it there.
Who did it belong to?
Alistair Crowley?
Christ. Guys, I think it's laughing at us.
Fuck this.
Oh, wow, Johnny.
To see where this is going. Now you ready to cooperate?
Yes.
You think we can trust it?
It's not like we got a lot of options.
So what's the plan? We mount up and go in after the boss?
No, I do. No sense in what's left of humanity walking right into a death trap. Someone's got to live to tell the story.
That's a stupid plan, Johnny.
I'm leaving you in charge.
Hell of a plan, Johnny.
Are you serious?
I'm coming too.
Are you kidding me?
How do you plan to come back?
I try not to sweat the details.
You need someone with you that does.
No.
It's my birthday.
Fine. All right, then. You know where my friend is?
H-E-L-L.
True to its word, the spirit board opened up another portal and sent Johnny and Kinzie screaming into hell.
And that's the opening to Saints Row G-H-O-H. Oh wait, no. Oh, here comes Kinzie. Ooh. Keep it in the bedroom. For now, we got some tough business to deal with, ladies and gentlemen. The soundtrack for this game also is phenomenal. It really suits the theme of the game.
Ultor's behind this, I know it.
Okay, first off, this is bugging me. And even when I started playing it, when I downloaded it, I completely forgot to put on subtitles. Audio, here we go. Subtitles.
Haven't been enemies in years. You really think he's responsible?
You don't know him like I do. The boss
Much
put
better.
him through a window for a reason.
The reason was the boss was kind of fucking crazy back then.
That's a fair point.
You know how much easier this would be if we just found a car?
You know how much easier this would be if you just gave me a second?
I already found one.
How are we gonna find the Ultor building?
Biggest building down here, giant altar sign on it. I don't think this is a problem.
I'll buy that.
I think I know my way there by heart. But probably not. Yep, this does not look right. Yep, I gotta make a U-turn. Look at that Tokyo Drift. That was on point.
Kinzie Kensington and Johnny Gat driving together on a birthday adventure.
Are you always this excited?
Generally, I'm a misanthrope.
I get it.
All right. So, like I said, this isn't a whole new game. Well, technically it is, but it's not Saints Row 5. In my opinion, it's a extension to Saints Row 4.
So this is hell. Not as bad as I thought.
It kind of reminds me of Steelport.
Yeah, you can say that, Kinzie. It's kind of like a reminiscent of Steelport, but it's not. We are in the
So
underworld.
what's the plan?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shoot him in the face unless he gives us the boss back.
What if Dane doesn't have the boss?
I'll probably still shoot him in the face.
Johnny, I love you. And also, in my opinion, if Johnny Gat was not in Saints Row, the whole game would just be complete trash. In my humble opinion.
Welcome to hell.
Shouldn't you have a receptionist?
Such is the plight of eternal damnation. I have a feeling you didn't come here to catch up. Let's talk in my office.
Not even death could stop the enterprising Vogel, who wasted no time in setting up an Ultor branch in the bowels of hell. Dane was eager to fill Johnny in on the ever-shifting politics of land rights in the underworld. But real estate mattered little to Johnny, who only cared where his friend was.
Where'd you put the president?
I've been trying to explain that. I didn't take them.
Bullshit. You expect me to believe you just happen to be the first thing we see in hell?
Maybe it's just me, but your thank you sounds more like an accusation.
That's probably because he plans to kill you.
Okay. I get the trust issues. Can I show you something?
The pieces all came together. The president had caused more chaos and destruction than any other in human history. It was only natural that Satan would want them to marry his daughter. They needed a plan, and Johnny had one.
And yes, he did.
I'm gonna shoot the devil in the face.
I
Yup.
think you might be skipping some details.
No, I said in the face.
I like the commitment, but you gotta find a way to get close enough to him in the first place.
When's the wedding? I'll just show up
And then you'll shoot him in the face. Sorry, but it's a little more complicated than that. These things are tied to the soul. You won't be able to enter without one.
So how do we get one?
You get his attention. I know some places that are of particular value to the father of the bride. You hit those, you'll get your shot.
Wait, why would Satan give out an invitation for destroying his stuff?
Oh, he won't, but it should piss him off enough to get him to attack Johnny personally. Either the devil kills Gat and Ultor gets the construction contracts to rebuild what was destroyed, or Johnny kills Satan and I'll have to pay less taxes. It's pretty win-win.
That's why you're helping us? To make more money in hell?
Hell's what you make of it, sweetie.
Works for me. Wow. What you got?
All right.
Satan had entrusted the day-to-day running of hell to 5 archdukes, and Dane knew how to find them all. But beyond that, not everyone in hell was content to go along with Satan's status quo. There were others who shared Dane's ambition for power, and the Ultor mogul knew that the key to unseating Satan lay in gaining their aid. But before Johnny set out to wage war against the Prince of Darkness, Dane had one final gift. An artifact that he had spent fortunes on. Lucifer's cracked halo. This
Ooh.
holy relic granted Johnny the majestic wings of the Morning Star. However, he still needed help in learning how to use them.
Wings of the Morning Star. Morning Star being the gang in Saints Row the Third. Also, one of the best Saints Row games of all time. My humble
Alright, you got me on this stick.
favorite.
Would it kill you to show a little excitement?
Collect soul
You're about to
clusters.
experience angelic flight, for Christ's sake.
Sort of like the same thing in Saints Row 4.
Now you should have
Access arcane menu. So the arcane, or is that how you're supposed to say arcane? I'm not sure. So arcane is basically the same thing as your powers in your hub in Saints Row 4. So this isn't anything new. And you can go back there to explore different elements and upgrade your powers at any time, as long as you have clusters, which are scattered practically everywhere around the map.
All right. Let's start slow.
Jump to higher ground? Yeah, Dane, you get to shut up now. I know what I'm doing, okay?
Before jumping, the further you'll go.
Oh crap, okay, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. maybe I don't know what I'm doing, because I just fell. But that's okay, because I can stay in boiling hot lava. Oh my, are you serious? I missed it again? Huh?
Hey,
Thank you, my goodness. That was not that hard.
Don't worry, if something looks too high,
There.
just keep on now it's time to fly.
Fly to the next
Heard of
island.
falling before walking?
This was a cool mechanic that they added in. In Saints Row 4, you could glide, but you could not fly.
Hold your You'll have to dive to reach the next island. Do that by
Dive.
pointing your
Use
head
left
back.
analog stick to dive and gain momentum while flying. Hold square to reduce movement or momentum while flying. So that's gonna be good for cutting tight and curvy corners. That's gonna be good for cutting corners really quickly. I know there's an ability
All right, now try flapping those
that will
wings
help
on
you
your own.
move quicker.
Flap on your way to the next island. The exact opposite of diving is climbing. Climbing will slow you down and eventually cause you to stall. And trust me, stalling sucks. You can flap while gliding to gain additional speed. All right, time to take the training.
Steer
wheels
to
off.
the final island.
Flying takes stamina.
Skirt.
Run
Steer.
out in midair. You
Skirt.
are going to flap. Let's get you
Nailed
back
it.
to the old tour building. I want to run through all the stuff you can do to hurt Satan.
Sure thing. See you soon.
Let's get to work.
Here's the deal. If you want some FaceTime with Satan, you need to get his attention. Now, Satan hates being challenged, so anything you do to undermine his control is good. Fraud, mayhem, shooting demons in the face, anything. You can keep track of Satan's wrath with this handy meter. Get it high enough and you'll be having drinks with Big Red in no time. I've compiled a list of shit to do, so take a look and do whatever sounds fun. Oh, one more thing. We have some potential allies down here. Trust me, you want to impress them.
Yes. And when they announced it, I thought it was going to be Saints Row 5. Super Sprint, you can now run faster than cars with Super Sprint, of course. And Flight, you can fly. And Flap. Access quest log menu. Okay, before we do that, I just want to say, I completely thought this was Saints Row 5. And I was super excited. Ooh, what's this? Put on my headphones. Oh, come on, get it.
One day I'll retire and have a view like this. Well, preferably not in hell, but hey, let's be realistic.
Yeah. Well, there's no need to be unrealistic about this, Johnny. Thank you. But yeah, I thought this was Saints Row 5 because it was another edition, but no, it's an extension to Saints Row 4 because everyone's still on the spaceship. Practically everything's the same except for the voice actor for the President of the United States. While that cutscene was rolling, before the President was taken away, I went to search who the voice actor was, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find who did the voice of the President of the United States because originally it's Troy Baker, but that does not sound like Troy Baker, and I feel like I know the voice actor. I know who does it, but I don't know the name.
These things can do. I hope there's not something ridiculous like 100 of these to find. Gotta find more of these things.
Nope, Johnny. Apparently there is not going to be 100. There's going to be up to 1,000, I think. There's going to be up to 1,000 clusters, so be prepared. Another great thing that I think Saints Row 5, not Saints Row 5, oh my god. Not Saints Row 5. I'm trying not to say the full name. I'm trying to abbreviate it. Gat out of H. GOOH. There we go. Saints Row GOOH. Another great thing that they did is that you can switch characters. Because before, if you wanted to have another character, then you go to a specific shop on the map and you can create a new character. But in this, it just lets you switch between Kinzie and Johnny. And in my opinion, I only play as Johnny. Sometimes I play as Kinzie just to switch it up, but I preferably play as Johnny because you barely get to play it with Johnny at all. And again, if Johnny Gat was not in Saints Row, you get to die now. If Saints Row had no Johnny Gat whatsoever, the game would probably be boring. Without Johnny Gat, the game would be absolutely atrocious. And we wouldn't even have this game. Oh my god. Alright, start survival. Wait, how much money do I got? Let me see if 28 grand. Go to this armory, which is a vending machine.
God, this feels
Also, did you guys know that Fortnite has vending machines now? You probably do. I just don't play Fortnite. I ain't got the time. I am planning on doing more Fortnite videos, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more Fortnite if you guys are interested. Okay. What can we upgrade? We can get an SMG. The Brimstone Belcher, which is like a standard SMG, or mini Uzi, I should say. Excuse me. And then the Exodus 10. Fire a stream of homing, blood-sucking insects at your enemies. That's dope. And then we can get a shotgun too. I'm getting the first upgrades because those cost $100 and I got the money. Then we can get the Altor LMG. And then I can do some damage, increase the accuracy a little bit. And that's it. We can also get an RPG and a sniper. Oh, nope. Rate of fire, scope power, and also a bat. So now I spent almost all of my money on some decent weapons. So now let's test these weapons out. Go to the quest log. Select charge halo under alliances. I think I said that wrong. I'm sorry. It's been a while. I apologize. Collect the summon power, collect the stomp power, collect the aura power, collect the blast power. Summons. Rally Blackbeard. ER. I'm Blackbeard. That is not a very good pirate impression. I apologize. And let me see, cause I think I have enough to get another flap. Yes, I do. And another great thing about this game is that the clusters cost less. In Saints Row 4, the clusters costed at least 20 or even 30. In this game, they're super cheap and affordable. They're like 5 to 15, and I think that's it. What do we got for a sprint? Speed increases the speed while sprinting. Super sprinting uses less stamina. That would be good. And then we can get more clusters later on. See, now I have 2 flaps that I can use in midair. And there are some clusters over here that I can grab. Life is so good right now.
Abandoned ship! We've been boarded!
Oh, hello. Bonjour, comment ça va? Et les petits infants? They just want to play. Yes, sir. But I'm not going to do it because you told me to. I'm going to do it because I want to. And Johnny Gat does not listen to anybody except for the President of the United States of America. But he is not here right now. You see, whatever it was, something took him, and we gotta get him back. That's why I'm here. Alright, is this the last one? Nope. There's one up here. And there we go.
I got a bit of treasure in that chest over there.
Get the God's hammer.
Inside may help with our little imp problem.
By the power vested in me, I will use the God's hammer. Sorry, I made a mess. Bam! I'll fix it. Bam! I'm splattering all over you. I'm sorry, Blackbeard. I'm sorry. Well, what is that mic symbol right there?
These imps to serve as my crew. I forgot what a handful they could be. Once aboard, they wouldn't listen to their captain. They ran amok in the bowels of the ship.
Alright, here comes some more. Oh, oh my god, there's a lot of them. They're all over my man. He's mine. This pirate's mine. I found him first.
God, they're swarming me.
Don't worry, I got you. I got you, my dude. I got you, my dude. I got a shotgun, my dude.
It's okay to drop the pirate voice. What pirate voice would that be? Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what you're talking about, Johnny. He's an actual pirate.
Zinyax's destruction of Earth had a profound impact on the afterlife. To Heaven, it was a logistical nightmare. St. Peter's meticulous nature drove purgatory wait times to unbearable levels. Meanwhile, in Hell, where souls in pain were used as currency, it created a new era of prosperity for the wickedly enterprising. This economic boon resulted in the coffers of Hell to be overflowing, which in turn piqued the interest of the most notorious man that sailed the 7 seas. Long had Blackbeard been a thorn in Satan's side, robbing tax collectors on a semi-regular basis. But the promise of an immeasurable fortune drove him to be even bolder. An arrangement was reached. Blackbeard would provide information on strategic targets in exchange for a share of the profit. Johnny, who was interested in murder, not money, happily agreed.
Alright, so now we have the ability to summon imps. That's what this power grants. That's the first ability that you get. Now you have the God's Hammer. I'm just gonna do the tutorial, and I don't think I'm gonna end the episode. I think I'm gonna gain one more power, and then I'll end the episode. Cause I think I've been recording.
Right, matey. It's time for your lesson. Let's summon me favorite scurvy-riddled hellion, the imp.
For about 30
Let's
minutes.
Start off by summoning an imp to take out those enemies.
Okay, bam.
There
Look.
you go, matey. Now take down the other demon.
The imp's okay. I know there's an ability where you can get like a titan, like a big,
Now let's practice your aim. Take down the demon.
like some sort of big guardian to watch over you.
Few things are as rewarding as pressing someone into service, am I right? Now get going. There's a whole wide world waiting to be plundered.
Okay. And while we're here, we can actually switch to Kinzie. Yep, she's right here.
Don't mind if I do.
Rally Shakespeare. What? Shakespeare's in this game? That's pretty cool. William J. Blazkowicz Shakespeare is in this game. He's in the underworld.
I raided a Centerpol office and found information on where the president is being kept. Evidently, they've been trapped in some sort of soul crystal inside Satan's palace. Breaking in is an impossibility. Your best bet to save them is to continue to try to draw Satan out of his palace.
Of course. That's what I've been doing. Alright, where is Shakespeare? Yo, Shakespeare! I love your books. I especially love Romeo and Juliet. Hello, Mr. Shakespeare? Ooh, look at these. Ooh, look at that guy. Look at that guy. I see you. I see you. Ooh, I see you too. Look at that. Sidestepping. These guys busting. Ooh, ooh, let's bust them. Ooh. These guys busting all kinds. Oh, there he is.
Lights up. William Shakespeare, humanity's greatest playwright, and hell's most diabolical purveyor of entertainment, looks on as a brave mortal on an Orphean quest enters. The bard's interest is piqued, and he looks to test his visitor's mettle.
Just drop the mic.
The masked tragedies were used to enemies cowering as they approached. But soon they realized that they faced a foe with courage and nobility, traits uncommon in the fires of perdition.
Just to be on the safe side, I ended the recording to start a new one. Ooh, look at that!
The time had come for rising action.
Alright, it's gonna be sick. This is gonna be sick. Look. Nope, not that. No scope. Kinzie's joining phase. Bam! Another no scope.
The battle raged
Another
on
one.
below, and as bullets and blood flew, the bard arched a curious eyebrow. Could this mortal be the exact thing that Shakespeare needed?
What? The heck are you?
Act 3.
We're already on Act 3? Wow. This is one quick book. Oh crap. Watch yourself, Kinzie. Watch yourself.
The conflict resolved. Shakespeare eagerly awaited meeting the champion that dispatched so many of his men. Undoubtedly, they were here for the bard's aid. And while happy endings were not a thing found in hell, Shakespeare always had a soft spot for comedies.
Shakespeare, I loved how you said that without even moving your mouth.
William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the most prolific playwrights of all time. However, to the denizens of hell, the bard is seen in a far different light. After selling his soul
Ooh, dude, that's
for fame
cool.
and adoration, Shakespeare served in hell as Satan's spy master general. In doing his duty, Shakespeare would punish the souls he was investigating by forcing them to perform in grotesque passion plays for Satan's amusement. But in a Twelfth Night-esque twist, Shakespeare found himself living a double life. While he projected an image of cruelty, his heart was as soft as Jezebel's. In secret, he would tutor her on the classics and act out the works of his mortal days. When Satan found out, he cast Shakespeare out of the palace, believing that the poet would be tormented by the populace of hell, far out of Jezebel's sight. But Satan had not counted on the bard's cunning. Embracing his persona of master torturer, Shakespeare and his followers, the tragedies, took root in the entertainment district, biding their time for revenge.
Who would have thought Shakespeare? Out of all the people.
So Shakespeare called forth the Deus Ex Machina to bestow our protagonist with the arcane power of Force Stomp.
Yeah, Force Stomp is not really all that exciting. I mean, Stomp was in the first Saints Row. No, not the first one. Ooh. Find and kill Dex again and again. Make him pay for what he did to the Saints in Stillwater. If any of you have not played the first or second...
The mortal stands in the training grounds, eager to try out his new Force Stomp power on the group of demons in front of them.
Yeah, stomp the enemies, not really exciting. BAM!
Scene 2, in which our protagonist kills more demons. In which our protagonist is greeted by foul demons.
Bye-bye. I can't tell. Oh, wow. Alright. Bunge up. BAM!
In which our protagonist learns that Force Stomp even works on flying enemies. In an attempt to remove the dark
Take out your
inside
shield.
the day
Headshot.
is won, and the curtain closes on our noble hero.
Alright, yeah. Of all the people, William Shakespeare is in the underworld. Super unexpected. Rally Vlad. I'm gonna leave that to the next episode. I'm gonna leave that for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Satan could have avoided all of this if he just listened.
Listen to who? You? Who would ever listen to you, Dane? Yeah, anyway. I know I have a lot of Remastered series up, but I wanted to do this one because this is super quick and easy. We are super close to the ending of Watch Dogs Remastered, so stay tuned for another episode of Watch Dogs if you guys are interested. But Saints Row GOOH is like the shortest game. If you got this game, you could probably beat it in under a day. In my humble opinion, I think you could beat it in a day. My first walkthrough, it had at least 3 episodes, so with this could be at least 3 again. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more Saints Row GOOH Remastered, you guys know what to do. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe for more. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.